Please subscribe and ring the bell to be instantly notified of In Hindsight /Balik Tanaw episodes. Please like and share this video and all my videos across social media. Please support the show on PayPal, where you can give out any amount you want, or on Patreon. Patrons can watch Balik Tanaw /In Hindsight videos earlier than everyone else. They can see their names at the end of videos, and they can even request videos about a song, a movie, an album, a TV show, or even on one-hit wonders. For full details and to become a patron, visit patreon.com/baliktanaw. And thank you to my sibling G-G Arts for the microphone I borrowed for this video. It's Marie Digby. Welcome, I am Emir, and let's look back in hindsight. I don't know when I first heard Say It Again. Was it back in 2008? That was more than 10 years ago. Wait, I thought 10 years ago was 2000. My God, has it been that long? Or am I confusing Say It Again with Jeanette McCurdy's So Close? Okay, maybe it's not that far back. Did I first hear this song when my sibling was singing it recently? Was she the first to like this song, which is usually what happens? Or did I like this song first? Why am I overthinking this? Here's the thing. I've been asking these questions since they're tied with the $1 million question. Is Marie a one-hit wonder? The fact that I can't remember when I first heard this song isn't a good sign. That saddens me, because I like Say It Again. It's a feel-good song about falling in love. Not everyone gets that. Love. I mentioned in my top 10 best Philippine hit songs of 2019 video, Sana All. Sana Ako Rin. In English, hopefully everyone gets love. I wish I do too. So, is Marie a one-hit wonder? Wow, feeling close. I'll just call her by her last name then, Digby. Digby didn't fit in. In her own words, quote, I drove a beat-up Volvo station wagon. I had zits. I wore spandex. I thought it was the 80s. Unquote. Digby says of her high school self. Quote, I didn't have anyone to sit with and eat my lunch with. I didn't want to eat by myself and have people stare at me like a loser. So I ended up eating on the football field under the bleachers, so no one could see me, she says. End quote. She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts, she's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Hehe. Kidding aside, you don't know how much this story means to me, resonates with me right now. Anyway, enough about me. That's not what you're here for. Quote, that feeling drove Digby away from the Brentwood High School to an all-girl Catholic school after 9th grade. Luckily for her, however, it also drove her to the piano. End quote. She began performing in the Los Angeles or Los Angeles area with a backup band while taking up philosophy in the University of California, Berkeley, United States of America. And then she wrote Miss Invisible, which won her the National Pantene Pro Voice Music Competition. In 2005, she signed with Hollywood Records, owned by the House of Mouse. Or is it as early as 2002? But she didn't disclose her record deal, saying, quote, I didn't feel like it was something that was going to make people like me, end quote. An article on the Wall Street Journal states, quote, Hollywood Records helped devise her internet strategy, consulted with her on the type of songs she chose to post, and distributed a high-quality studio recording of Umbrella to iTunes and radio stations. End quote. About that Umbrella recording, that quote, viral, unquote, acoustic cover of Rihanna's Umbrella. It's the result of traditional media conglomerates, quote, going to new lengths to take advantage of the internet's ability to generate word-of-mouth buzz, end quote. Wow! Childhood ruin. What happened was, quote, Hollywood Records had signed Miss Digby. Since then, the label has worked with the singer on her debut album of original songs. The album was produced by Tom Rothrock, who also recorded a recent hit record by British singer James Blunt. End quote. Another one-hit wonder? You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. Back to what really happened. Quote, once the album was completed late last year, Miss Digby and her label began looking for ways to gain visibility. Quote, I was coming out of nowhere, unquote, Miss Digby says. Quote, I wanted to find a way to get some exposure, unquote. That's when the idea of posting simple videos of cover songs came up. Quote, no one's going to be searching for Mariée Digby because no one knows who she is, unquote. Mr. Bunt, the Hollywood Records Senior Vice President, reasoned. So, she posted covers of hits by Nelly Furtado and Maroon 5. End quote. I wonder if Digby had to argue fair use for these covers. Here's another explanation from her own words. Quote, after getting the deal, I made an album, but the record label told me that they were not going to put it out, so it just sat on the shelf for many months. I got worried and thought to myself, gosh, I worked so hard, and the CD may never even see the light of day, unquote. She said, quote, that's when I started posting YouTube videos, unquote, end quote. So, this isn't really a case of going viral. It's more like astroturfing. And I'm not even the first to use that term about Digby's rise. This article by Margareta Soehendro or Sohendro from 2008 on the website of the University of California, Los Angeles or Los Angeles was. In an interview with Scott Simon on National Public Radio, Digby defended herself. Quote, well, I don't see how it was secretive that I was assigned to a label when I was handing out free CDs at every one of my shows at Hollywood Records. Well, goes on in, and the only place that I hadn't really, stamped my record label's name was my websites, because I had started those all by myself, and I was writing them, and I didn't feel like my label really defined, who I was as an artist. And, to tell you the truth, I wasn't sure what my future was, the label, at that point. There's a missing preposition there. What my future with the label was at that point. So, I didn't really feel like it was necessary to brag about being on a label when there wasn't a whole lot going on, and it was just me sitting in my house doing these songs. End quote. Well, this story is disappointing, especially for a content creator, a vlogger like me. I don't have the House of Mouse backing me here. You're wrong, pa. That's protected by fair use, by the way, in case I need a defense. Don't sue me. At this point, normally, I'd talk about the album where the quote hit unquote appeared. In this case, it would be Unfold. But I'm not going to do that now. You'll understand why in a minute. You'll understand why in a while. Digby released Second Home, a Japanese cover album which had a limited release in Japan. Hello, Captain Obvious. Next was Breathing Underwater, still under Hollywood Records. Wikipedia says that the album leaked online, but I can't verify that. Citation needed. None of the songs were quote hits unquote, based on how that word is defined in previous one-hit wonders. Digby then left Hollywood Records, but for some reason, signed to Star Records in the Philippines. The Philippines, huh? I-like, gustuhin, at i-share. Ibahagi ang video na ito sa social media. Mag-subscribe at pindutin ang batingaw o bell para masabihan kayo agad ng mga bagong Baliktanaw/In Hindsight. Salamat sa mga sumusuporta sa Baliktanaw/In Hindsight sa PayPal, kung saan kahit magkano ang pwedeng ibigay. Salamat din sa mga padrino sa Patreon. Pwede nilang mapanood ng mas maaga ang mga video ng Baliktanaw. Pwede rin nilang makita ang kanilang mga pangalan sa dulo ng mga video. At pwede silang humiling ng video tungkol sa isang palabas, o kaya kanta, o kaya album, o kaya sine, o kahit one-hit wonder. Para sa mga detalye at para sumali, bisitahin ang patreon.com/baliktanaw. Sa huli, salamat sa aking kapatid na si G-G Arts para sa microphone na gamit ko ngayon. Salamat! Mabuhay! Ako si Emir at tayo'y muling magbaliktanaw sa nakaraan. Sa aking mga manonood na hindi nakakaintindi ng wikang Filipino, siguraduhin ninyong nakabukas ang mga subtitle para maintindihan niyo ako. Filipino ha, hindi Tagalog. Magkaibang wika yon. Tandaan! Malamang meron sa inyong nakakaalala ng kantang ito. Say it again for me, 'cause I love the way it feels when you are telling me that I'm the only one who blows your mind. Ngunit, naaalala niyo ba ang kanyang album na Your Love? Nilabas niya ito sa ating bansa noong 2011 sa ilalim ng Star Recording Incorporated, Star Records ng ABS-CBN at ng MCA Music. Tara, balikan natin yan. Bakit Pilipinas? Sabi ni Marie, karamihan ng mga fans ko, mga tagahanga, galing dito. Nung sumali ako sa Hollywood Records, pahirapan pumunta dito sa Pinas. Kaya, tinapos ko ang kontrata ko at gusto kong siguruhing makapunta dito at magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga nanood ng mga YouTube video ko sa nakalipas na 4 na taon. Dahil kung wala ang mga tagahanga, kung wala ang mga fan, wala akong album. 1 taon bago siya pumunta sa bansa para sa kanyang unang concert noong 2009, nagmamakaawa at kinukulit na ni Marie ang kanyang Amerikanong record producer para isama ang Pilipinas sa kanyang tour ng Timog Silangang Asya para ipromote ang kanyang unang album. Sabi ng producer niya, it's complicated. Ano to, Friendster? Oo, sa Friendster nagsimula yun. Magastos mag-promote ng album dito, kaya pumunta muna siya sa Singapore at Malaysia. Nasorpresa ang Hollywood Records sa kanilang pag-aaral sa fanbase ni Marie. Numero 1 ang Makati, inunahan pa Los Angeles. San Francisco at New York. Kaya sabi ni Marie sa Hollywood Records, yan na nga sinasabi ko sa inyo eh. Ayaw niyo pa maniwala. Gusto ng mga tagahangang Pinoy, mga fan, na pumunta siya dito sa Pinas. Bakit? Ayon kay Marie, connected ang mga Pilipino sa internet. Kaya, nung sumikat ang YouTube, maraming nanonood. Di ba nga tayo ang social media capital ng mundo? Teka, wala bang naging papel ang radyo? Puro internet lang ba? At mahilig sa musika ang mga Noipi. Lahat ng narito, kumakanta. Muli, gaya ng sabi ko sa fair use video ko, kahit sintunado, kahit mali ang lyrics, hindi ko maisip ano mangyayari sa ating kultura. Isang kulturang mahilig kumanta kung walang patas na paggamit. Balik tanawin na natin ang album na Your Love. Yan din ang pamagat ng unang kanta. Pareho ang tema nito at ng Say It Again na nandito rin sa album na ito. Masarap mahalin, masarap magmahal. Pag-ibig mo lang ang aking kailangan. Sapat na para sa akin ang iyong pagmamahal. Kinikilig ako sa iyo. Meron ngang duet sina Marie at Sam Milby ng Your Love eh. Hindi ito ang unang beses na makikita nyo siya dito sa Baliktanaw. At, spoilers, hindi ito ang huli. Pero, plot twist, hindi tungkol sa boyfriend, girlfriend, nobyo, nobya, partner, soulmate, o asawa ang kantang ito. Ang Your Love ang naging paraan ni Marie para harapin ang lungkot habang nakikita niyang nagdurusa ang kanyang lola sa ospital. Sinulat niya ang awit na ito para bumuti ang kanyang pakiramdam. Feel-good song, kumbaga. Catharsis. Lipat tayo sa susunod na kanta. Soon. Hindi tugma ang personalidad nilang dalawa. Simpleng tao at matipid ang kanyang partner. Subalit, boring daw yun eh. Naku! Mahirap ang buhay ngayong panahon ni Paring Corona. Kailangan magtipid. Hindi boring ang mamuhay ng simple. At kung nagtatrabaho kayo sa pamahalaan, may pandemya man o wala, inuutos yan ng ating saligang batas. Ang pagtitiwala ng bayan ay angkin ng katungkulang pambayan. Ang mga pinuno at mga kawaning pambayan ay kinakailangang mamalaging nananagutan sa mga taong bayan. Maglingkod sa kanila na taglay ang pinakamataas na pakundangan, dangal, katapatan at kahusayan. Manuparan na taglay ang pagkamakabayan at katarungan at mamuhay ng buong kapakumbabaan. Balik tayo sa kanta. Pero, kahit magkaiba sila, ang isa'y simple, ang isa'y hindi, nandyan pa rin ang kilig. Diyan may tatanggi. Teka, tungkol ba sa kilig ang album na ito? Sandali lang ha. Oo, puro tungkol sa kilig ang album na ito. Mahirap ipaliwanag sa Ingles ang salitang yan ha. Kilig. Pero nakakapture ito ng Your Love. Hindi lang yung awit ha, yung buong album. Banggitin ko lang. Una, nandito ang nag-quote, viral, unquote, na remake ni Marie ng Umbrella ni Rihanna na, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, habang kinukote ang mga lumang artikulo, ang naging paraan para ipromote ni Marie ang kanyang unang album. Nabanggit ko na rin lang ang Umbrella. Naaalala niyo ba yung remake nun sa wikang Filipino? Yung payong ba yun? Gasgas na gasgas sa radyo yun nung nasa high school ako. At gaya ni Marie, planado rin ang kwento sa likod ng remake na yon ng Umbrella. Planado ang karera ni Miss Ganda. Musical arranger ang kanyang ama at violinist. Violinist? Biolonista? May nagsasabi ba nun? Ang kanyang kapatid. Pinakilala siya ng kanyang ama na musical arranger sa Warner Music, sa mga bossing, mga opisyal sa Warner. Pero ang payong ang naging dahilan para magkaroon ng recording deal si Miss Ganda. Balik tayo sa Your Love ni Marie. Meron din siyang duet dito kasama si Jericho Rosales, ang kantang I Do na sinulat ni Quest. Hello Quest, pangatlong beses na ito ha. Siya yung rapper sa dati na binaliktanaw ko sa una kong baliktanaw. At sinama ko sa top 10 Best Pinoy Hit Songs of 2019 ko ang kanyang empowerment song. Inamin ni Marie na mas konserbatibo siya kesa sa karaniwang Pilipina. Mas konserbatibo pa kay Maria Clara? Nakikita ang kaugalian niyang ito sa kung paano niya sinulat ang I Do. Sabi niya, masama ang loob nila ni Quest dahil hindi siniseryoso ng mga tao ang pag-ibig sa panahon ngayon. Kahit ang mga nagsumpang I do sa kasal, hindi rin tapat sa isa't isa. Pero, kumanta ng mabagal, ng ubod ng bagal, kaya ng mga kinakasal. Kaya sinulat nila ang I do tungkol sa pangakong manatiling tapat at totoo. Ngunit, sabi ko nga sa top 10 worst Pinoy hit songs ng 2019 ko, relationships are a two-way street. It takes two to tango. Kahit mahal mo siya at handa kang magsakripisyo para sa kanya, kung ayaw niya at kung ayaw niyang magsikap, wala. Nga. Hindi ako nagtataka kung bakit sumikat dito si Marie. Senti ng mga kanta niya eh. Alam niyo na siguro kung ano ang tingin ko sa mga ganyang kanta. Kung hindi pa, sana'y panoorin niyo ang video na yan. Toot! Digby toured around Philippine malls to promote her album. And there are videos of those tours online. She would even sing With a Smile by the Eraserheads, a band I've covered in my In Hindsight videos. There are English subtitles for non-Filipino speakers who are interested. Was Your Love a success in the Philippines? I don't know. I cannot find any sales figures. But that was her only record under Star Records. She released some songs after that, an EP after that, and she continues to release covers on her YouTube channel. I'm guessing she's happier as a YouTuber than under a record label. I wonder if she had to invoke fair use for her covers though. And does she still have Filipino fans? If you're one, let me know. Do you want a review of any of Digby's other albums? Please support Baliktanaw /In Hindsight on Patreon.